Hey everybody, how's it going? I know it's really late, but I wanted to get this project done and I didn't have another time in the day to do it. So here I am, 8:30 at night, my time. Let's see if I'm live. I am live, you guys. Amy. Okay. How are you guys? If you're here, make sure you put club in the comments. We're going to do the club transfer, the club project actually. And let me just share this out. If you're here, make sure you say hello and make sure that you sprinkle this out because, sharing is caring. I'm hearing something buzzing. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what's going on in my house anymore. Who knows? Who knows? But if you're here, make sure you say hello. I have my iPad with me, so hopefully I'll be able to see if somebody's commenting because my camera is way over there. So let me see if I can see. I see somebody on. Let's see. Let's see. Comments. Well, let's hope. Let's hope. We'll hope for the best. Okay. So make sure just say hello if you see me. All right. So we're going to do this month's club. Okay. And I do apologize. I am in my kitchen today because my craft room, oh my gosh, you guys, it is a hot wreck. So I've got to clean my craft room before I could get back in there and actually do some crafting. Okay, so this is what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. This is this month's club, and it is actually a fun one. I love making reusable. Hi, Linda. See, I don't even see any comments on my iPad. Why even bother having my iPad if I can't see comments? Dumb. There we go. Hi. Hi, Linda. Okay, so this is the transfer. I love making reusable grocery bags. And so I love this whole idea. The fruits and veggies. Well, I guess a tomato is a fruit, right? I think this is a squash, which is a veggie. So this is it. I'm going to show you everything that comes in it. I'm going to do it a little differently, but go with me here. All right, so it comes with this transfer. This is a B-size transfer. It comes with inks. This is Ocean Mist, Cadet, and Berry right there. And I actually grabbed the jars of those three right here, Cadet, Berry, and Ocean Mist. But you know me, I can't do it the way they say, which would be just fine. Those would be great, great colors. I'm a little extra. That's what I am. I'm a little extra. All right, so this also comes with a full complete kit. It comes with this great canvas bag. So cute. So cute. And again, like I said, here in California, we have to buy grocery bags. You pay 10 cents a piece. And I don't like doing that. I don't want to do that. So I like having, and I know more states are doing that. But I like having a reusable grocery bag. And then I love when people go, "Oh, that's a really cute bag. Where'd you get it?" I made it. I made it myself. So I love that. So we're gonna do this. This is the bag that it comes with. This is Darling. And this goes on like that. Look at that. It's really cute. Okay. So I grabbed an ink mat right here. We're just going to slide that in. I'm not going to set this because I didn't want to bring my heat stuff out. Let me flip this over. Maybe this side, yeah. I didn't want to bring my heat press out here. I wanted to just create. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to create and I'm going to bring you along with me. I'll heat set it later. We'll talk about that. All right. Let me know if you can see. If you can't see me, let me know. Hi, Penny. How are you, my friend? Thanks for being here. I know it's late for some people. For me, it's only 8:30. All right. So I'm going to take this out. I did grab, okay, I'm going to show you guys how extra I am. I may have grabbed a few colors. I'm just saying, you don't have to do this. You don't, okay? But I'm going to. And I can't because it's my bag. Your bag's not going to be next to mine. You could totally do it and just do all the different colors that you want that come in the kit. Totally fine. But I'm extra. Okay. So really fast, I'm going to find like the center of this. It's probably right here where that crease was. And then how I find the center of my transfer, you guys know I've been doing this for years and years. I'm just going to put a little crease at the top, just like that. Does not hurt the transfer at all. I'm good. I feel so much better today than I did yesterday. Man, my allergies were bad after being in Kansas. Well, Kansas City. It was Missouri, actually. And so my allergies were bad. And then I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to center it on that little crease till it looks good. Now, with doing anything on fabric, you do not have to fuzz it. If you are doing this on wood or something else, yes, you need to fuzz this. Let's see. You need to fuzz it. Or if you're doing it on another, like a chalkboard surface or whatever, I don't think that it really matters if it's a little crooked. Maybe you could do it this way. No, I like it better this way. I'm going to line it up on that stitch. Okay. You guys, I'm excited. Okay, pull up my sleeves. Pull them up. I'm going to start with the greens. What am I going to make green? So I got Meadow ink. And I thought that that would be a great, I'm almost out of it. This is a great color for like greenery. So I'm just going to start. I probably need to get a new one of these. You know what? Let's see if let me see if I could do some pesto. Yeah, the pesto is much creamier. I think I need a new Meadow. So we're just going to blend. A little blending never hurt anybody. And I'm just going to go over. I don't have to worry about hurrying up or anything. Because ink, as long as you wash it out of your transfer, after you're done using it, it's totally fine. Let me grab a little bit of the Meadow. Since I already kind of used it, let's add it here a little bit too. And then go over that with the pesto. Okay, little blending. Little blending never hurt anybody. All right, so then I'm going to do this greenery right here. I did want to do the peas in that meadow green, maybe, and this jalapeno in that green, but maybe we'll do a red jalapeno. What do you think? I think maybe it's a red jalapeno. Let's see. Let's do this really fast. We have a lot of red jalapenos or red peppers. This is a beet. There we go. Another greenery. Let me do this green right here. I'm just kind of getting all the greens done, so I don't have to come back to it. So I'll do this top of this jalapeno and the pesto. I'll come back to that. Let's see if I want to use the meadow on that. Put that to the side. So this guy right here, Let's do orange because I have that up right here. I'm going to use orange peel. Orange peel. These are all inks because they're permanent. It's on a bag. So I'm going to do orange peel for my carrots. Do you have to pay for bags where you live? I know people come here and they're like, what? Why am I paying 10 cents extra for a bag? It's very strange. Oh, I know what that is. I'm like, what is that noise? It's out in the garage, pulling off a carburetor. Because, why not? Because he can. Use that. Because he can. Let's do the tomato. I'm going to do this red pepper right here, and then maybe this one right here. This is Love Struck. I actually probably have some of this. This was like a special color a couple months back. We have color of the month. Oh, by the way, you guys, this month's color of the month is called Marigold. It is so cute. I love it so much. Gives me like the fall vibes. It's a paste though, not an ink. Let me do this little red hot chili pepper here. And I'm just covering up the screens. Again, not rushing because this is ink. It doesn't dry quickly. You actually have to set it. Okay, let's see. I might come back to that. Let me grab the red. This is candy apple. This is like a bright red candy apple. I want to do the tomato in the candy apple. Looks like a beefsteak tomato to me. My grandpa used to have a garden. He grew up on a farm in Alabama. So when he moved to California, the farm boy in him could not leave. So he had his own, he called it a garden. It was a farm. It was definitely a farm. Oh yeah. So I mean it's good to have the cloth bags, right? Be responsible for our environment. All right. So far, so good. Now I am going to use one of the colors that came um, in my kit, and that is the berry. I know it's not quite the beet color, but I just want to use different color. So I'm going to be using berry for the beet. I think beets are a little bit more like purpley, but I liked, since we had this color in our kit, I thought it would be a good one. All right. And then I kind of want to mix colors here. We have a lot of like purple onions. So I think I'm going to mix the purple and dune. Give it kind of like an ombre-ish look, if you will. This is dune, so it's kind of like an off-whitey. I'm going to finger paint here. I'm going to blend to get that ombre look. Try not to mix my color. I think that's going to be pretty. Okay. Just put a little bit of that dune in the center. Now let me wash my finger. Let me grab my plate. So when you're setting your ink, you want to set it, I put it on my Cricut Easy Press, 350 for 30 seconds. Take that ink mat out so that you don't melt it. You will melt it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to use, this is an onion. This is another onion. So I want to use brown. This is our bark, but I don't want it to be, our onions aren't really like dark. So I think what I'm going to do is do some more blending. Anyway, so make sure you use some parchment paper with over your design when you're setting it. Now, if you don't have a Cricut Easy Press, that's no problem. You can use an iron on high. I use it on the cotton setting. That's the high setting on mine. Again, blending to get a lighter brown color. We'll see how it goes. Do that for 30, do the heat setting for 4 minutes with an iron. And again, use some parchment paper or a silicone sheet, whichever you've got. Let me wipe off. That's going to be cool. Do not put that back in your container though, because you don't want to mix colors. All right. We've got the gourd and a squash. So I'm going to use papaya for the gourd. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, but you know, I just wanted multiple colors. And again, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to be extra like me. You can use the 3 colors that come in your kit, and it would be absolutely stunning. Like I said, I'm a little extra. If you want this project, just put club in the comments and I can get you that info. Club is exclusive just to club members, and it's always a kit. Comes with a complete everything you need. The first time you get a kit, it comes with a squeegee, which is what I'm using right now. That's our little tool. I'm just making sure that I'm covering all of my screen area. And then squeegee off any excess. Just like that. All right. I kind of miss being in my kitchen sometimes. All right, let's try the meadow. Like I said, it's a little thick. We'll see how it goes. All right. Let's see. I use the cloth for shopping, but I like to get some plastic because yeah, me too. Thanks, Penny. All right, I'm gonna pull this up. I love it. I love the reveal. It's always my favorite part. Oh, this is really cool. You guys, it's so cool. Look at how neat that is. Isn't that great? Just make sure that you don't have any ink on your hands before you pick it up. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. Okay. So like I said, I used a bunch of different colors on this, and it is really cool. And if I wanted to, I could clean this off and then continue and add more fruit, vegetables on either side to just continue the pattern. Now, how cool is that? And yes, I did use a bunch of colors, but so what? So what? If you just want to use the project colors, that's fine too. I think it would be fantastic. I'm going to move this down here so you guys can see it. It's really neat. So I used, just so you guys know, I used pesto and I used meadow. Those are the two greens that I used. And then I used berry, which comes with the project. I used Love Struck, which was a special color, but you could actually add a little bit of bark to candy apple to make Love Struck. I used Dune. You could also use camel if you've got camel. I used bumblebee, papaya, and orange peel. So I'm going to stack all. Oh, I got the ink in my car. So like I said, I used a little bit of ink. These are the colors that I used. Right there, totally fine. You don't have to use what I did, and that's fine too. Let's see. Again, if you want the project, just put club in the comments. It does come with 3 inks. These are the inks that it comes with. This is Ocean Mist, Cadet, and Berry. It comes with the transfer and the tote, so you can make your own tote. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. And if you are watching this on the replay, hashtag replay, make sure you sprinkle it out. You guys, again, I'm going to show it to you. So cute. Y'all, this is so cute. And I love, we did a couple of techniques with blending. Love that. All right, you guys. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for being here with me for a few minutes. This has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.